Good morning. Well, I've gained so much wisdom, and I was just talking to John about it this morning. I was like, you know what, John? I'm understanding things now, where before I was so confused and so worried and anxious, and I'm just like, God, you're really opening up my wisdom, and it was so cool to think about that. And I'm ceasing from striving and performance and trying to do everything. You can't do everything. It was like what they were saying on DD today, don't be grabbing at this and that. I grabbed at everything. And then I got too many cooks in the kitchen with me. And it's like, whoop, pull it in. And I want to say too, it takes time. I'm going to be very humble here. And I'm going to say, I've been a Christian for 40 years, and I've been going around the same mountain. And I feel like the Israelites, I've been going around the same mountain for 40 years. And now, since I've gained wisdom here, it's like a whole new world has opened up. And I'm so thankful. And many times I was going to run away from here. I'm doing the wrong thing. And that would be my thoughts all the time. I shouldn't be doing this. That's guilt and condemnation and shame. You got to cut that out. And yesterday I had a real victory because I was down in the dumps when I woke up. And I put it in the chat, but it was like, I said, what do I got to do? No, this is a lie. I'm not depressed. I'm going to sing. And I just started declaring who I was, and and then I said, I'm going to take action. So I went and I took action. So with that, what I didn't want to do, remember you were saying yesterday, Holly, that you said, maybe you don't want to do it. I didn't want to go get a part-time job because I thought I could do this, but my husband wants me to go there. So yesterday I went to the Career Center, and Wednesday, they're going to have interviews for Rayleigh's. So I'm going to go and be praying for me, guys, because I got to get my resume together and everything. I got a resume, but I don't think it's accurate, but it doesn't matter. That's what I'm learning. Just do it. See, I have to think it's got to be perfect, and I don't have enough skills and this and that. And they're just saying, just do it, Patti. You guys say, just do it. So that's
so good. And so how many of you guys have seen Patti's confidence increase since the beginning of Kingdom Seekers? And I, even Patti, you're right. You saying this kind of triggered my memory to remember to the beginning of Kingdom Seekers. And you would say a lot, like, I'm confused, I don't get it, I'm overwhelmed. And so the fact that you're coming on now and you're dropping in the chat, like, hey, I didn't feel it, but I did it anyways, or I knew what I was supposed to do because I understood it and I had clarity and I knew the next steps, is a huge transformation. Yeah. Huge transformation. And so I so celebrate that in you, and how you've invited wisdom into your life, and what that's looked like as fruit in your marriage, and how you show up, and at your thinking and your heart posture. Huge, huge, huge. So I'm so excited for you, and congratulations on taking action towards that part-time job. I am looking forward to hearing from you on that.
And can I say one more thing, Holly?
Yeah.
It takes time to learn things. And it's like, I think I finally found my field of favor. I've been praying and seeking that the whole time I've been on here. And I've been grabbing at things to get that. But it's really being still before the Lord and letting him tell you and speak to you. And I'm so thankful for everything that was given to me here. And one other thing I wanted to say, because I wrote it here, was that morning that Pedro talked about the false self as a shield of an armor that keeps you from the path. That was my biggest lie, was I was never heard and never listened to. And I wrote this when I was doing a devotional thing. Pedro was speaking about a false self. He noticed the Holy Spirit was doing a work in me, and he saw and valued the work God was doing in me. And the truth and knowing I hear God. And what I was dealing with that morning was double-mindedness. And that's what you guys have done here for me, is you've heard me, you've seen me, you loved me, you haven't judged me, and you're seeing the real me come. No more self me. It's the real me, and I'm so excited and thankful. I love you all, and I thank you all.
You guys, this is so awesome. Patti hit it right on. And I don't know that this is true in other cultures, but in America, part of our culture is hurry, rush, 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 rush. We don't have time. Like, it's got to get done. It's got to get done. Instant gratification. And how many of you guys know, like, that's not a kingdom principle? Like, hurry is not a kingdom principle. And so you hit it right on that it does take time. And to look back and see real transformation that is, actually tangible by yourself and by other people, it does take time. And I'm just so thankful that you recognized and realized that you were willing to say to wisdom, like, hey, I'm here for the process, right? I'm here for the long haul. I'm not going away. When we can commit ourselves like that, it's amazing what will unfold and unravel in our life in all of the right ways. The wounds and the wrong mindsets, those unravel and go away, and we're able to stand firm. I like that you said, like, the real me, like, this is it. This is the me, the authentic version of me. I'm willing to be seen. I'm willing to be heard. I'm willing to be listened to, because I know that wisdom is on my side. It's so beautiful.
Yeah. Can I share one more fruit?
Yeah, of course.
I'm on a prayer team. I'm an alternate at the House of Prayer. And last week, the person that was supposed to pray was, she called it. We were supposed to be there at 7:30, 7:40 there. And she texted at 7:20, I'm not going to be able to make it tonight. And I'm like, I get to the House of Prayer. I have no notes. I usually have notes. I don't have my Bible. I have my phone only. I don't have my earplugs, nothing. And I was like, they asked me to prayer lead, and I didn't hesitate. And I jumped in and I relied on the Holy Spirit. And John said it was the best I've ever done. So
that's awesome.
I wasn't scared. I wasn't afraid. I didn't think twice about it. I just said yes. And
come on. So good. Thank you so much for sharing your wins with us. That's